What's going on, you guys? We are on our way to a last-second marketplace deal. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while, and this just popped up like 28 minutes ago. So if you're not on top of these things, they're gonna sell. So we're on our way in my mom's freaking car. We actually just picked up a dual sport helmet. Give me a second to look up his channel. Oh, we're on my phone. But yeah, guys, I got this Scorpion AT950 for 50 bucks. Marketplace deal of the day. This is like a $300 helmet. I used to have one of these. I loved it. So we're gonna give her another try. I got a pin lock shield, so it'll be a good fall helmet going into the winter. But yeah, guys, we're on our way to go look at a 110 and hopefully fit it in the back seat of my mom's Audi. So this is gonna be interesting. They said they had tools to take the handlebars off. We're gonna have to do that. Miss Busty Lex driving right now.
Oh yeah. Drop the red panties.
Woo! It's red panty night, baby!
We're rich, baby. Break out the red panties.
It's actually a really good day to be doing this stuff.
Exactly. What else are you gonna do in weather like this? It's a Saturday. For all you people that are like typing your comments, you just get a job, man. But no, we are headed to do a marketplace deal. What do you think about the deal?
Doing the deals. You got any PDPs?
I PDP'd. I just had to pee in the middle of a field. We pulled over.
I think it's turned out to be exactly work out.
Yeah.
It was all in the same direction. You just happened to be on marketplace. I was questioning why he was letting me drive, because he doesn't usually let me do that. And he said because he wants to scroll through marketplace. Sure enough, it worked out.
We found a deal. 2021 CRF 110. Let's go. But big shout out to Zane for the helmet. I appreciate it. He also has a YouTube channel, Real Cloudy, so I'll go ahead and link that down in the description. Go ahead and check him out. Got to support your local YouTuber. But yeah, super good deal. I'm pumped to have it. It was actually his girlfriend's helmet. Yes, I have a small head. And he has a DRZ, so she didn't like riding on the back of the DRZ. I don't blame her at all. That seat sucks. Alexis has been there.
It's like this wide.
Yes, it's like a 2x4. Seat Concepts, get one. But we're about 5 minutes away right now. We will see what happens. Last second deal as always. I'm pretty pumped. It should be a really good condition. Brand new 110, and they're hard to find right now. If you don't know, you know. We'll see if we can fit this thing in here.
Do you want to show them the space that we're putting it in?
Yep, in the back seat of a small sedan. This is an A4, not the most room. Wish we had the A6 right about now. I have no idea how we're gonna get this in there. We might have to put it in the trunk.
And like not have the trunk closed either.
No, just like the bikes on the DoorDash deal.
God.
And we got a long drive too. We'll see what happens, guys. All right.
No.
Yeah, we're good.
The door isn't gonna close, is it?
Oh, it'll close. Woo!
Stop.
How'd we do, Lex?
We did it. We done did it.
We did the damn thing, guys. Woo! Got her in the back seat of the Audi 2021 CRF 110F fuel injected. These things are like diamonds right now. They're hard to find, but we got one. Huge shout out to the family that had it. I think we gained a new subscriber along the way, maybe two.
Gave us a beer, talked for a while. Really nice.
Miller Lite, good conversation, and we are on our way home now, guys. So I think I got some parts left over in the bin, so we'll see what we can throw on this thing right away. Got to get those bars changed out ASAP. We did have to take the bars off to get it to fit. No big deal. Overall, good purchase. Went to get a helmet, ended up with a dirt bike.
How it's done. Adventure Daily style.
Adventure Daily. Starts like a Honda. So sketchy. Open you go. Got no room in here. home. Honda, smoking marijuana. Well, you guys, it's the next day. We got the pit bike home. That worked out extremely well, and huge shout out to the previous owner and family, all the hospitality. They gave us a couple beers while we were there. Overall, it was just a really good experience. So yes, guys, we have another 110. It has been a while. I sold my last KLX 110 a couple years ago. That went to Alex. That was known as Stitches, and he ended up selling that and bought 2 Chinese pit bikes. He messed up on that one, Alex. Over the weekend, we had Alex's bachelor party, and we all ended up on Clay's 110 romping on it. What the hell are you doing, boy?
What are you talking about? It's party time.
I will pass the visit to my own. I'm the man in these streets, Lance Armstrong. But I don't ride no bike, bitch, I ride foreign. Only thing a nigga like when I'm hoes. Oh, city lit, who got this shit poppin'? Want some Joe, and you know it's twin exotics. About to make a porn, call it twin erotics. To the store, we finna steal, we ain't even shopping.
I figured it was time. I've had the itch for a while now, and this time around we're on Team Honda. So I've only ever had the KLX 110L. I've had 3 of those now, and the 19 and up Honda trail bikes are all fuel injected. So this is a 21. It's super fresh. Looks like it hasn't been ridden much. Unfortunately, I don't have any parts yet, but I have some on the way. But there are a few little things we can do, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Parts I have on order is just all the basic stuff, the bars, the grips. I might end up doing the BBR tall seat with the gripper top on it. Just helps a little bit being a taller guy. Apart from that, I'm gonna leave it stock to match the 450L and the 300. It just looks good as is. Maybe some other little bling parts, but that depends on if you guys are interested or not. If you're interested, we'll keep this around for a while, so it ultimately depends on how this video does. So if you want me to keep this thing, drop a like on the video. And without further ado, let's start working on this thing. Well, I've had the 110 for a couple days now. I'm still waiting on parts. I should be getting a set of handlebars tonight. Shout out to Chase. I'm going with the XR50. I've run pretty much all of the pit bike bars from the Honda Minis, the KLX 110s. I decided to go with the XR50 for now on this bike until I get an upgraded triple clamp. The reason being the XR50s are a little bit taller and the CRF is shorter than the 110L. So for a tall guy, that's definitely what I recommend. But before the parts get here, there are some things that you can do to a stock CRF 110 to kind of get the mod started. I went ahead and took some of the plastic covers off, the chain guard, the chain guide, which isn't really much of a guide, so I'll probably be getting a BBR chain guide. You really don't want these chains falling off or breaking on these bikes because you risk damaging the case. We also went ahead and took the kickstart off because it's electric start. Unless your battery dies, you don't really need it. And on top of that, we did the bump start mod for free. Now I know there's several companies that offer these from $20 all the way up to, I think 60 was the highest I saw in Australia. But all you're basically doing is unplugging this sensor and grounding it out. So I went ahead and snipped off the factory connector, put a fitting on the end of it, and grounded it to the frame, and it works perfectly. So now not only can you bump start it, but you can start it in gear. You don't have to shift all the way down to neutral when you want to start it up again if it ever dies. So for those of you that are out there racing these things, I would definitely recommend that. Other than that, we just adjusted some things here and there, took some of the factory stickers off. I went ahead and trimmed the front number plate because that little strap's not going to be long enough with the XR50 bars. But overall, we got a pretty good start, so instead of just me talking for the rest of the video, I think we're gonna hop on the 110 and go for a little rip. Now, as a lot of you know, I come from the KLX 110L. I've owned and loved over 3 of them. I love the fact that they had a clutch, and overall they were just better suited for taller riders. So why did I make the switch to the CRF? Well, the main reason is the fuel injection. The 19 and newer Honda trail bikes are all fuel injected, so 4 seasons, doesn't matter the temperature, elevation, these things are going to start up and run great. They all share a very similar fuel injection system to that of the Grom, and a lot of people are actually swapping out the throttle body. Now, to really get the full benefit of that, you're going to have to run an aftermarket tune, as well as really open up the intake and potentially an exhaust. But for me, you know, I like these bikes to be quiet, and for a play bike like this, all the exhausts are just too loud, so I like it as is in the stock form. Let me tell you, that bump start mod is nice to have. I can shut this thing off in gear, hop back on, turn it on, and go. That being said, I do notice the height difference with this compared to the 110L. It's a pretty small bike, especially with the stock handlebars. It reminds me a lot of a 50, but as soon as we get those bigger bars on here, it's going to make it feel a ton better. But the main reason why myself and a lot of others buy these bikes is for this right here. These things are just wheelie machines. They're fun to get on and practice and mess around with your buddies, but that is the main reason why people buy these things. The word pit bike is pretty overused because a lot of people don't even use these in the pits, which was the original idea for around the track. This is a great way to shuttle around and not make a lot of noise. But now, thanks to guys like Twitch and Buttery, they're pretty trendy, and all the frat bros are getting them with their buddies and out having a good time, cheeching and chooching. But growing up, I always wanted a pit bike, and I got my first one back in 2012, 13 maybe. Just over the past few years, these things have blown up, and you can barely get one of these. Even new, all the dealerships are sold out. People are wanting over retail when you do find them on Marketplace. So it's been a while since I've had a 110. I figured the time was right, the deal was right. Why not make it happen? See if you guys are interested in it. If you are interested in it and the videos do well, I will put some money into this thing, build it up. But regardless, we're definitely going to do the basics, the bars, the grips, all that good stuff. This thing is just really smooth with the fuel injection. It doesn't cut out when you're in a long wheelie like some of the carb bikes do. Woo! Feet on the pegs! It's been a while, man. I'm having a lot of fun. We just cruising. It seems very well balanced. Like, that is both feet on the pegs, just chilling. Woo, buddy. But honestly, this is where these things are the most fun, is on the street. They're all right just riding around the farm, but that suspension is just a huge pain in the ass. Literally. But yeah, these things are fun to just hop on, do some wheelies with your buddies, and that's mainly why I got it. Oh, the walnuts are so sketchy. These little 12-inch tires on here. But yeah, guys, I just kind of wanted to introduce the bike and see if anybody was interested, but I'll probably end this video out. So if you are excited for this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. And until the next video, we will see you then.
I'ma get key white wine, you're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sun, I'm just out full gazing. I'm like, pull where I'm staying. They're like, you wanna be famous? I'm trying to be out the greatest. I'm gonna Florida boy, I get a real damn tropic. I'm like the damn on the topic,